Hi everyone, welcome to today's Current Affairs Daily Notes. Today's topic is Shimla Agreement and the Kashmir issue. I'm with Risha from GKToday and let us begin. The American president recently offered to help India and Pakistan resolve the Kashmir issue, claiming that the Indian Prime Minister has requested his assistance. India has reiterated its long-standing position that there is no room for mediation in Kashmir or on any other India-Pakistan issue unless Pakistan ends cross-border terrorism in India. With this, the focus has shifted back on past bilateral agreements, including the 1972 Shimla Agreement. So today we are going to discuss the following. What is the Shimla Agreement and why was it signed? How was this plan to be achieved? What were India's top objectives during this agreement and some possible questions? What is the Shimla Agreement and why was it signed? The Shimla Agreement was signed by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and Pakistani President Zulfikar Ali Bhutto on 2nd July 1972 following a full-blown war between India and Pakistan in 1971. This agreement was much more than a peace treaty seeking to reverse the consequences of the 1971 war, that is, to bring about withdrawals of troops and exchange of powers. It was a comprehensive blueprint for good neighborly relations between India and Pakistan. Under the Shimla Agreement, both countries undertook to abjure conflict and confrontation which had marred relations in the past and to work towards the establishment of durable peace, friendship and cooperation. The two countries not only agreed to put an end to conflict and confrontation, but also to work for the promotion of a friendly and harmonious relationship and the establishment of durable peace in the subcontinent, so that both countries may henceforth devote their resources and energies to the pressing task of advancing the welfare of their people. So how was this gonna be achieved? So there were about 3-point rules to this. The first one was, in order to achieve this objective, both the governments agreed that the principles and purposes of the Charter of the United Nations would govern bilateral relations and differences would be resolved by peaceful means through bilateral negotiations or by any other peaceful means mutually agreed upon between them. Another one was regarding Jammu and Kashmir. The two sides had agreed that the line of control resulting from the ceasefire of December 17, 1971 shall be respected by both sides without prejudice to the recognized position of either side. Neither side shall seek to alter it unilaterally, irrespective of mutual differences and legal interpretations. Both sides further undertook to refrain from the threat or the use of force in violation of this line. And finally, both governments had also agreed that their respective heads would meet again at mutually convenient time. In the future, the representatives of two sides will meet to discuss further the modalities and arrangements for the establishment of durable peace and normalization of relations, including the questions of repatriation of prisoners of war and civilian internees, a final settlement of Jammu and Kashmir, and the resumption of diplomatic relations. What were India's top objectives during this agreement? India had primarily three objectives at Shimla. The first, a lasting solution to the Kashmir issue, or failing that, an agreement that would constrain Pakistan from involving third parties in discussions about the future of Kashmir. Second, it was hoped that the agreement would allow for a new beginning in relations with Pakistan based upon Pakistan's acceptance of the new balance of power. And thirdly, it left open the possibility of achieving both these objectives without pushing Pakistan to the wall and creating a revanchist anti-India regime. Now let us move on to possible questions that may be asked. When was the Shimla Agreement signed? So the Shimla Agreement was signed on 2nd July of 1972. So the correct answer is option A. What were the objectives behind the Shimla Agreement? Of course, the main thing was a lasting solution to Kashmir issue and also a new beginning in relations with Pakistan. So correct answer here is option C, all of the above. That's all for this video. If you want to read more about the Shimla Agreement and the Kashmir issue, simply follow the link in the description below. And if you liked our efforts, please do like, share and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.